Hey everybody, it's Kelly from I Love Kickboxing,
And Ryan.
and we're here to talk about some really cool ways to find your new employees for your new studio. And we also wanted to give you some hiring homework. So we're going to go through the different ways to find your new employees, and then we're going to give you guys some really cool ideas to go out and recruit some of the best staff in the country.
There it is.
All right. So first of all, there's a couple of different ways that we recruit. The first thing that we do is we put up ads on Craigslist and Facebook. Both Ryan and I have access to the ads, so if you're looking for what they are, just give us a little Facebook message, or you can contact us in your personal coaching group, and we'll post them up for you. The ads that we use are just tailored towards the locations that I run. So with Ryan's help, you guys can figure out exactly what you want them to say in terms of your location. And when you're posting the Craigslist ad, there's a couple of things you have to do. The first thing you want to do is set up a Gmail account where Ryan and myself, but especially Ryan, have access to the password so that we can be involved in checking the responses that you have on Craigslist. So for instance, if you get 4 or 5 responses through your Craigslist ad, we're really good at sorting them out and figuring out who the best candidates would be to actually have them come and interview. So that way you have access to it, I have access to it, and you guys have access to it, and between the 3 of us, we can find some good people to bring in to interview. So that's the first thing. So set up your Gmail account. Am I forgetting anything on that part?
Nope, that's it.
So set up your Gmail account, just make sure that we have access to it. And when you set up your Craigslist ad, it's real simple. You just go to Craigslist. You're going to post the ad in the spa fitness
salon
section. That's why I have you here.
Yes.
So post it in that section. I know in New York it costs about $25, but I
think it's all over the place.
I don't think so, because my parents have a location in Rochester and they didn't have to pay. So it may or may not cost money, but even if it costs some money, do it anyways. It's a really great resource. So you post your Craigslist ad. Make sure that you read through it. One of the things that we do for you with the Craigslist ad is we provide all of the formatting, and we also provide a bunch of keywords at the bottom so that when you post it, and it will actually show up if anybody types in aerobics instructor. We've thrown that in there just in case, so that perhaps someone who we wouldn't quite normally think of might check us out.
But it's very important, because when we include the keywords in the bottom of the posting, the ad, it has the New York City gyms. So I know all different locations all over the world have different gyms that they have in the area. So make sure that you're updating that part.
Yeah, so for what he's saying is, like, we have listed Bailey's and Gold's, and those are really popular gyms around us. Make sure you guys are updating it and doing a little research on the most popular gyms around you. That way you can throw those keywords in as well, and it'll help attract people that are looking for a position in those industries.
There it is. Perfect.
Awesome. So now we have our Craigslist all set. Don't be too concerned if you're not getting a bunch of ads as soon as you post, or a bunch of responses as soon as you post it. Sometimes it does take a couple of days, and we can keep posting the ad. It's no big deal. So give it some time.
We found you after like a week.
So give it a week,
Yes.
and then the Kellys will start to appear.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so Facebook ads. Facebook ads are great because obviously we reach a network of people, hundreds and hundreds of people. But it's really important that you post the right thing. So we have that ad for you, but also that you get the right person to post for you. So, Ryan and I have very different network of friends. Well, actually, we have a lot of mutual friends because we work together. But the most typical male, 30, how old are you?
33.
33. Most typical 33-year-old males have different networks of friends than most typical 21-year-old females like myself. So it will be really important for you to find the right network. Obviously, you wouldn't want to have stereotypical martial arts guy posting the ad, because his friends are going to be stereotypical martial art guys. We want to find young, vibrant, charismatic people and have them post the ad for us. So, girlfriends, other fitness instructors that you might know, dance instructors. I mean, these are also the people we want to hire. So if you know any of those, you might want to ask them if they want to come work for you as well. But just try to get lots of young 20-something people to post the ad for you. 20 to early 30s. Okay, Facebook. Anything I'm forgetting about Facebook?
What I have had success with is posting the ads in actual fitness groups.
Oh, great idea.
So
what does that mean?
So if you find like a local fitness group where they are
A community group,
Yeah,
like.
community group, like
Cool.
active. That's the right word I'm trying to think of.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You know what he means. But putting them in groups that are like-minded people that we're looking for could be helpful too. So I think we gotcha.
Okay.
All right. The second thing that we do for recruitment is called active recruitment. So again, there's a lot of different ways that we find people. Don't get stuck on Craigslist or on Facebook if you're not having luck. There's also other, before I go into the next one, there's also other job posting sites. So there's Monster. I know there's like in each like city, there's different websites that you can look for jobs. So research, job sites in your area. Even if it costs a couple bucks. I mean, I wouldn't spend more than $50 because you'll have a lot of opportunity to find people for free. All right, so the next step is called active recruitment. It's basically where we steal people from other fitness centers and gyms. It can be any kind of gym. It doesn't have to be a gym that just teaches kickboxing or that teaches fitness classes. You might actually be able to go in and find some really awesome personal trainers that work at gyms in your area that we can teach how to kickbox and how to teach the program. So again, we're not going through what we're looking for because that's a different webinar, but just how to find these people. So active recruiting. I mean, dance studios, gymnastics centers. I've had a swim teacher that I stole, and she used to teach the little babies how to swim, but she was great. She was lively and energetic, and she ended up being a good fit. So go and experience these different gyms and fitness centers. Your homework actually is going to be to scout out at least 10 gyms in your area that you can go to, and to bring back at least
4 potential prospects.
4 potential prospects. So you have some homework to do. So just go to these places, Planet Fitness, Anytime Fitness, whatever. Even if they're working at the front desk, you never know who has an ambition to be involved in fitness. And then of course look for the sexy 7 or the things that we kind of look for when we're hiring. And then just engage people in conversation. I know it sounds a little awkward, but you never know who's out there, and these people are working for probably a lot less than what you're going to be paying them. A lot of instructors that are teaching at different gyms are working, getting paid per class, or being employed as a 1099 employee, which is an independent contractor, which is actually not a great situation for them. We're able to give them potential for career growth, benefits. We can put them on a W-4. I think that's right, W-2, and it just gives them a lot more stability. That's why I have him here, and it works out for both people. So you give them the opportunity to really build their career, and for you, you're getting someone who's really super motivated and who wants to be involved in fitness. All right, passive recruitment homework is to find at least 3 prospects, just going about your daily life. So passive recruitment is just like it sounds. I'm at Starbucks, I'm chilling in line, and the guy next to me is chatting up a storm on the phone. Sounds like very energetic. Actually, this happened to me yesterday at Trader Joe's, which if you have a Trader Joe's in your area, I highly recommend. I spent like $70.
Is that where you're recruiting? You telling them?
I was telling them I was just shopping I'm doing the 45-day transformation challenge.
Yes.
As is Ryan, and I was going grocery shopping, and basically the guy behind me who was checking out was just like super talkative and chatty, and even the person working was like caught off guard. She was like, wow, he was really friendly, and at the end he gave her like a high five. She was like, no one's ever given me a high five in line before. So passive recruitment is basically me turning around to him and saying, hey, I couldn't help but notice you're like super outgoing. What is it that you do for a living? And we got into a little conversation. He had a job, but not the point. The point is you never know who's out there, and if you just kind of stay open-minded, you can recruit people all the time. I've recruited waiters in restaurants when I'm out having dinner. I've recruited people at speed dating events. So just keep your eye open for people, even as you're doing your daily things, and try to find at least 3 people this week with the passive recruitment method.
So that leaves us with 7 prospects.
4 from active recruitment and 3 from passive recruitment, plus all of the people that you'll be getting from your ads, both Craigslist and Facebook. And then we have one more piece of homework for you.
What is that?
It's called the referral.
So pretty much just asking for referrals.
Yes. Basically what you're going to do is your homework is to send out 5 emails or Facebook messages that we will write up for you. You don't even have to write it. We're going to do the work for you because we're awesome like that. And basically all we want you to do is pick 5 friends. It could be anyone. We want you to send them that email, and basically what it's going to ask them to do is refer to you as many people as they can think of that might be interested in working with you. And we wanted to mention, when Ryan and I were talking about this before we created this webinar, one of his notes is you don't have to find Jillian Michaels. I think that's really funny, but it's also true. We're not looking for the perfect candidate right away. Don't be worried if your 4 potentials are, you know, maybe a 7 out of 10. They're not quite what you want them to be. You're just trying to get into the habit of practicing these techniques. So if you can come back with 4 from active recruitment and 3 just by doing your daily things, and then you send out these emails to 5 different people, you put up your ads, things are going to start happening. And action creates more action. So just start doing these things, start practicing these things, and we're here to help you. We really want to be involved in the choosing and the selecting of your team, because if you guys pick the wrong people, it's really hard for us to help you be successful. So this is a really important process, but this is just for your initial, how do I find these people? So stay tuned, because we're going to have some more webinars coming out on how to train them and what to do once you do hire them, and how to follow up after they've been hired. And even the interview process, we're going to even do a webinar on that. So what else?
The bottom line is we can teach anybody to be a kickboxing instructor. We can't teach personality. So we're really trying to scout out personality while we're doing our active and passive recruitment.
Right.
So just focus on that.
Sexy 7.
That's it. That's why I'm here.
Because you're part of the Sexy 7?
Yeah. I fit that mold.
All right, guys. That's it. We're out.
See you later.